It's a hoot. Hey, Madison, this show's about falcons and eagles and owls and other mighty birds who are always on the prowl. Nothing escapes this eagle's sharp eyes. He's one of the mightiest hunters of the skies. Stand back! An oddball vulture is headed our way. Let's follow him to meet some other birds of prey. First, a snowy owl chick, who's not so snowy. When he grows up, his feathers are more showy. This wise little owl was named after the hawk. She and the burrowing owl talk a mighty big squawk. Who can hover like a helicopter? The kestrel can. Almost perfectly still, she gets a good view of the land. The peregrine falcon always takes the lead. That's because he's a bird built for speed. The scavenging vulture comes in for a landing with a great big hop. But the secretary bird does a two-step and stomp. Up and away on wings broad and wide. Wouldn't you love to go on a condor back ride? The golden eagle's another bird who knows how flying's done. And when he spots a hare, that hare had better run. But there's no escape from the mighty birds of prey. Mr. Hare's 4 feet weren't so lucky today. Meet the family! Hungry hawk chicks are always squawking for room service, and Mom delivers. It's all she can do to keep up with this crew. She slices up bites with her scissor-sharp beak. But soon, she's off for seconds. With no one home to rule the roost, a battle breaks out. Food fight! Hey, kids, no tug of war at the table. There are hungry babies in this bald eagle high-rise, too. The oldest and strongest chick always gets fed first. Younger brothers and sisters grab what they can. And sometimes that means being pretty sneaky. Hey, Mom! What's for dessert? This burrowing owl is delivering breakfast in bed to her brood. Dad stands sentry duty while Mom wakes the babies. Okay, sleepers, let's pop open those big peepers. Here on the lone prairie, with not a tree in sight, an underground nest is the safest place to sleep for the night. Oh, feels good to stretch those legs. And preen those dusty feathers. Just another lazy day in the sun. Hey, what's all the squawking about? A Harris hawk is hunting. Stop gawking, you two. Take cover. He's getting closer. Take cover! School days. Did you know even birds have to learn to fly? This bald eagle is getting warmed up to make the big leap. go! But remember, what goes up must come down. And landing can put a chick in an awkward position. Okay, daredevils, ready for some cliff diving? It's a long way down, even for these peregrine falcon chicks. Dad's a real aerial acrobat. He makes it look so easy. Wow, pretty cool, huh? Let's get flapping. Today's an important day. Big Sister's flying. And now it's Little Brother's turn. Yes, maybe not. Wow, what a trip. Don't be scared. Yeah, way to go. Congratulations. Now, get ready for the next level. Practice can be all fun and games. Tag, you're it. On the move. Climb on board this golden eagle. We're going for a ride. A few gentle pushes, and we're flying. Here's a real whirlybird, the kestrel, who can hover in one place like a helicopter. The trick is in twisting the wings. While she's hovering, she's also looking for food. Ready? Steady, dive! Whew, that's too much effort for a hawk. His broad wings are better for gliding. Wow, what a view from up here. But the hawk can go higher still. He uses his big wings to catch a pocket of warm rising air and rides it like an invisible elevator to the sky. Going up. Boy, are those vultures ugly. But they fly beautifully. Let's join them. Just like the hawk, vultures cruise rising air currents for an effortless glide. The jumbo jet of the bird family is the mighty condor. From wingtip to wingtip, he's over 7 feet long. Just like an airplane, he can even soar over the mountaintops. If the condor's the biggest, who's the fastest bird of prey? The plucky peregrine falcon uses strong wing muscles to build up speed. Her sharp eyesight and speedy style make her an invincible hunter. Don't think you can duck this one, Mr. Duck. The peregrine gains height to get ready. Duck soup coming up! She tucks her wings and plummets to the earth at 100 miles an hour. Hope that duck's wearing a crash helmet. Animal talk. Who's that hooting at the moon? And who's that swooping through the shadowy trees? Something certainly spooked these birds. It's a tawny owl, and he's not wanted in these woods. All the other birds think he's a threat to their chicks, and they're determined to shout him out of town. He can't get a hoot in edgewise. This hawk owl doesn't hoot so much as squawk. He wants this great gray owl to buzz off, but apparently the great gray owl doesn't give a hoot. Most bird of prey talking is more like squawking. The peregrine falcon is warning intruders away from his mate and their nest. He'll also squawk to talk to her. Maybe he's asking if it's time for supper. This kestrel has brought dinner home to his mate. He chirrups, "Come and get it." Yum! She just loves lizard pudding. A fish eagle who happens to see a friend flying overhead squawks out a very big hello. Bald eagles are talkative too, especially when there's fresh fish around. What's so funny, you two? Talk about inside jokes. These barn owls are telling secrets again. They won't share their joke with anyone, but you can be sure it's a real hoot. Dinner time! Big Eyes is getting bored waiting for his supper. Don't worry, in this one-chick family, a snowy owl baby gets the whole meal to himself. But he's got to swallow it whole, too. It seems he's bitten off more than he can chew. Hey, little great gray owl, you're little now, but if you eat all your dinner, you'll be big and strong like Mom. Uh-oh. Don't you like mice? What's a mother to do? Guess what's on the menu for a fish eagle? Fish, of course. He catches it with his sharp taloned toes. Do you think you could catch a fish with your feet? The osprey can too, only he's not as graceful. That's no flying fish he's caught. It's wiggling for the water. But the osprey won't give up easily. Feet are good for hunting other kinds of food, too. The secretary bird stomps his way across the plains. When he finds a tasty morsel, he mashes it. What have we here? Delicious! A squashed snake snack. Why is the lammergeier letting go of her lunch? Oh, smashing things to smithereens makes them easier to eat. But she better get down there before someone steals her treat. The Egyptian vulture knows you gotta break a few eggs to make an omelet. He didn't know it would be so much trouble. Finally! And that tastes exceptionally good. Here comes the vulture gang. That means there's a free meal around here somewhere. These homely heavyweights are natural garbage collectors. They love scraps. Can you believe they actually fight to finish off the leftovers? Stand aside for the lappet-faced vulture. He's a real tough guy. He uses his huge razor-sharp beak to take first pick of the pickings. After the meal, it's time to clean up. Then, settle in for a snooze. Learning the hard way. High up in the trees, a spotted owl and her chick are balanced on the edge of trouble. See what I mean? Well, it's obvious Junior can't fly back up there. What will he do? He'll have to walk. With Mom cheering him on, he keeps on climbing. While you might grip the branch with your hands, this chick uses his four-toed feet. Mom's holding dinner for him, but there's one little problem. He's climbed the wrong tree. This Harris hawk can fly just fine. When he wants to stop, well, he's got a different problem. Where's a safe place to land? Ouch! That's a cactus, not a tree. What a prickly situation this turned out to be. Maybe he should invest in hiking boots. High up in his tree, it's easy for a red-tailed hawk to see. Lunch. A pheasant. The hawk will just swoop in silently from behind. But, surprise! That pheasant turns out to be more than a match for the hawk. Well, so much for pheasant fricassee. Rats. No, squirrels. And that one's just the right size. Look out, everybody! Poor hungry hawk. It seems both the squirrel and the mouse have given him the slip. All the hawk catches are a pair of frost-bitten feet. Story time. Did you know you can make friends with a falcon? You can if you're a falconer. Just like you would take your dog out for a walk, This falconer is taking his bird out to fly. Falcons have been our friends for thousands of years. In the Middle Ages, falcons helped people hunt for food. The falconer trained his bird by swinging a piece of meat wrapped in feathers on the end of a long rope. The falconer and his falcon were a team, and they shared any food they caught. Today, falcons help people in other ways. A flock of crows is crowding this runway. Those little birds could mean big trouble for airplanes. So the falconer brings falcons to the rescue. One look at this mighty hunter, and the crows will fly the coop. Catch you later, crows. We've got places to go. Nightlife. Does this barn owl give you the spooks? Maybe it's because of her ghostly hoots. Owls are nighttime hunters. They have big eyes to help them see in dim light. And extra soft feathers let them sneak up silently on unsuspecting prey. She spotted something now. Ooh! Very scary. While Mom's out hunting, her chicks are fast asleep. Barn owls like to nest in buildings. This one's tucked away inside a high church tower. Hello there! What's that? Two itsy-bitsy spiders climbed up the old church tower and woke up the owls who were sleeping at that hour. Said one owl to the spiders, "I'm going to eat you, friend." So the itsy-bitsy spiders scurried down the tower again. That was a good story, but this chick is too hungry to appreciate it. He's tired of waiting for dinner. Whoa! Is that a ghost in the graveyard? It's Mom with dinner. Unlike eagles, owls carry their food in their beaks to keep their feet free for landing in tricky places. Line up, everybody. Whoa, he really was hungry. He didn't even save a beakful for the rest of the family. Why do people say owls are wise? The answer is in their eyes. They're big and bright and surrounded by a ring of feathers that look like spectacles. And did you know an owl has a special trick? He can turn his head almost all the way around. Nobody can sneak up on this owl. Smart, huh? Mischief time! The Kestrel kids, Kimmy, Kevin, and George, are getting restless shut inside their nest. It's a bright sunny day, and they'd rather go out to play. They're making quite a ruckus. Oh, it's their neighbor, Bart the Bat. Great, someone to play with. Nope. Bart's hollering at the chicks to keep it down. He's trying to sleep. The kestrels are daytime hunters, so they're wide awake. But Bart the Bat works the night shift. He sleeps during the day. Quiet down, George. You've got a lot to learn about being a good neighbor. Although Bart was a little bit grumpy. Oh, does anyone know any quiet games? Solitaire, maybe? Aha! Here's someone who might want to play. But no, the butterflies got to fly away. George can't wait to fly someday. Big Billy the Fish Eagle is a real troublemaker. He's paying an unfriendly visit to this colony of skimmers, but they know his type means trouble. Father Skimmer tells little Sally to stay low. Uh-oh. Big Billy does not mean well. He thinks that just because he's bigger, he can go wherever he wants. Boy, what a bully! The skimmers don't give up. Come on, Billy, take off! Finally, he's had enough. But hold on there, don't you fly off. Do you remember which owl was whiter than white? Of course, the snowy white owl, who takes very big bites. This bird is the eagle you see on $1 every day. She's the bald eagle, national symbol of the USA. How does an osprey catch a tasty fish treat? He just dives in and goes fishing with his feet. Which desert hawk looks for just the perfect perch to use? The Harris hawk, who needs a sturdy pair of shoes. Ouch! Who can see sideways and frontways and behind him to boot? That wise old owl. Now everybody, hoot! Okay, Madison, hip hip hooray for the birds of prey.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, do it!
Watch for Madison and his magic zapper. He'll pop up again with a whole world full of animal friends for you. We'll be rolling, running, and swimming together real soon on your Growing Up Wild adventures.